tiredness and fatigue, muscle function. Get yours at forhim.co.uk or online at selected retailers.
When you run a business, great communication is vital.
I'll just transfer you. I think I just cut them off.
Welcome to the all-new Hi-Hi 4, the business phone that's refreshingly easy to use. Now with new features like two-touch call transfer and the ability to listen to call recordings directly from your phone. As always, it's all backed up by our UK-based support. Find out more at hihi.co.uk. Hi.
Hi.
The all-new
Yeah,
has its time to shine.
we have sound.
From the one with
Do
the
I
tail
have
to tell,
voice sound?
to the one that turns heads. The ones for the old you. And the one that unlocks new possibilities. Sell and exchange your watch safely.
Hello
and
guys,
securely
hopefully you can hear me now.
with
I do
Watchfinder.
apologise about that. My
Pre-owned
streaming
watch
software
specialist.
has decided that the tracks that play the sound should be completely different to the sounds that listen to my voice. So I'm hoping if you are here, you can hear me. I'm still trying to find the actual game. At the moment, I've got the just Sky Sports Gillette Soccer Saturday on. For no reason, it's not showing in the Sky Sports app. But we are 1-0 up. Nat Phillips has scored off a corner. Massive mistake from Johansson in goal, to be fair. I really did think he was possibly one of the better goalkeepers in the league, but that mistake was so silly for him. Let's try. Now we've got to try and find the game, hopefully. Showing on Sky Sports Plus, but when I click watch, it's not showing there at all. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yes, welcome back to Soccer Saturday and the EFL Goal Zone. Got a couple of updates for you. Firstly, starting in League One, no such goals still between Cardiff and Plymouth. But we have just had a minute's applause in that game in memory of the
Hopefully you guys can hear me and also hear the sound now.
Who passed away just
Big Sol
aged
Bamba.
39. Tomorrow it will be 1 year since he passed away. So remembrance there at the Cardiff City Stadium. Still no goals to report in that one, as is the same in the
Still one. It is still 1-0, Jim. Hopefully you can hear me now as well.
And Sheffield United, though quite a nasty tackle, Clinton.
Yeah, from Sidney Peck. It's a naughty one, to be fair, from Sidney Peck. You can see here.
Yeah, there we go.
And he catches Silvera. And for me, I think it's a
Go
red
to win.
card.
Stoke 1, West Brom 2. I reckon it's going to be a tough game still, Lee. Obviously, we're nice and early into the game, but getting 1-0 up from a Nat Phillips. I think we're going to be so deadly off corners now. With Phillips, Nepan, Campbell, Hegibo. I mean, ooh.
Still goalless in that one.
I've just seen the red card incident at Riverside. Sheffield United are down to 10 men. That is nasty. How is that? Have they not been sent off?
Looking a bit nasty, but they still have 11 players on the pitch. Simon.
Meanwhile, not looking good for Chelsea. Liam Delap already off with that hamstring injury, and now Chelsea find themselves a goal down, Dawes.
They have, yes, and it's a great goal. It's the young man, Josh King. And Fulham have had a couple of...
Fulham are 1-0.
As soon as you beat the Chelsea press and you get past Casado, Chelsea are in all kinds of trouble. Muniz does brilliant.
We've just seen an update that we've put loads of men on the line, which is never a good sign.
I mean, Chelsea is so high, and Josh King runs 1v1, chops inside Tosin Adarabioyo, and he just reverses it. Sanchez dives to his left, goes down to his right. Real calm, cool finish from the young man.
4-1 Albion. I like that prediction, Jim.
Any hint of a foul in the build-up for you?
Do you know what? Rodrigo Muniz has hold of the ball and he tries to shield it and oversteps the ball and puts his foot on Chalobah, and then he sets it back to Sanderberg. Whether they'll go back and give a free kick, I think it'll be so harsh if this is ruled out. Mike?
I think it's harsh. As you said, he's just done a bit of skill. He's just put his foot down. His foot's lying on top of his foot. I just don't think it's a foul. I think it should be a goal.
I'm not sure if they're checking or Maresca stood that. And Rob Jones has just give it the... He's going over to go and have a look at it. This is going to be... Look, Mercy's clapping.
What are you clapping, Merce? Dino's turquoise T-shirt or something else?
Because they're going to overturn it. It'll be 0-0 still. Look, we don't want to see goals overturned for this. Rodrigo Muniz has hold of the ball. He tries a little bit of a skill.
Derby County as well. The week after
Let me have a look. No, I'm sorry, that isn't a foul for me.
After and the international break this weekend.
Just trying to shield the ball. No, and then there's still a lot of play that goes on before there. Let me have a look.
No, they're going to freeze. Mate.
If he stands on him, look, he does a little step onto the ball and pivots.
It's not a free kick.
It's not. Thank you, Mercy. It's not a free kick. There you go.
He's done a Maradona.
There you go.
You can hear me. That's great, Bill. Sorry about the issues. It's on my streaming software, because I use it to record as well. I have to split the tracks out so I can like mute the game and mute me. But obviously, when I go to stream, it doesn't understand multiple tracks, so it's just throwing me off. But I fixed it, and I'm hoping you can hear the background. I'm just trying to find the game now. I can't find it on the Sky Sports app for some reason.
I don't know where else the attacker can put his foot, because his foot's there. He's just like it's not a foul. Rob's taking a lot of time at this.
Show me the QPR game, and it's showing me the Middlesbrough Sheffield United game, but it's not showing me the other goal, the other game. But my keep the scores working quite nicely, which is good. But I've got to keep an eye on that one. But yeah, I don't understand. I'm obviously just watching Soccer Saturday at the moment. What? Which is watching the goals as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should be telling you what happening, but I'm trying to list.
Yeah.
Rob Jones said,
Can hear the commentary too.
Fulham's
Sound.
which is Munez, takes a careless
When it goes into like adverts, I'll just mute it so you don't hear silly adverts and stuff like
He
that.
said it's careless. And for poor Josh King, the young man, his first Fulham goal has been overturned, so it's still 0-0. Wrong decision, in my opinion.
Dino,
wrong decision, in my.
How have they arrived at that?
Well, I think,
Yeah, it's strange because it says obviously on Sky Sports, Sky Sports Plus. So when I go to watch, it's just not showing me that game. It's showing me, as I say, Middlesbrough twice, the QPR game, but it's just not showing me the Albion game, which is really strange. But it's on Sky Sports Plus.
And just because the guy's foot there, it's not a foul for me. I just think it's a poor call.
Fulham, in my opinion, last week, were on the wrong end of a few bad decisions as well. And Marco Silva on the touchline is absolutely seething. And I'm with him. I'm with him on this. This is a disastrous decision. Fulham should be 1-0 up. They're not. 0-0.
And for 18-year-old Josh King, it is no first senior goal. We are going immediately back to Emma and Clinton in the goal zone.
There was another derby going on in League One today between Doncaster.
Yeah, transfer window closes on Monday at 7 o'clock, don't it? We definitely need to get some other players in before then, especially a right mid as well and a left mid.
You can see it gets half a yard. And look at this, it's a fantastic header. He's more determined. Brilliant header, and Grant McCann's team have started ever so well, but good header from Owen Bailey.
Yeah, it's been a really good week for Doncaster. Back-to-back wins, looking to make it.
How are we all doing? How's everyone's day going so far? Obviously, we are 1-0 up, which is fantastic to see against a very, very tough Stoke side.
Right. Finally, let's hear from Mo Salah now as Liverpool prepare to face last season's runners-up Arsenal on the biggest Super Sunday.
I do think we're going to be very, very deadly from corners.
On that new contract back in April, Liverpool's Egyptian king can now focus fully on his football.
So
From Wanneroo.
What we're going to talk about this year, I can't ask contract questions anymore. So good for the club.
Australia, damn. 11:57
p.m. On a serious note, obviously that contract will take you to a decade as a Liverpool.
Hey, I bet some of the kickoffs are like three, 5:30 kickoffs, like are really bad for you over there. Well, I appreciate you being in the stream. It really means a lot to me that you've chose to watch me attempting to, find the game in any way I can.
Like Liverpool, after didn't work out for you in Chelsea, is always in my head like, okay, you fought so hard to come back and make something special here in a club like Liverpool. So it's a great achievement for me, and yeah, I'm so glad for that. Because of what happened at Chelsea, that didn't affect your belief at all. Not at all. That's why I always like when I have a players here, players are players. We always talk to each other. We care about the players more than anything else. So when a player come to me and say like, I'm not playing, I'm not happy, then I say first thing, go somewhere else. You need to play even a smaller club. Then because with all the respect, Fiorentina is smaller than Chelsea. So in my time then when I was in Chelsea, I was like, I'm not playing, I'm not happy. I need to go somewhere else to prove that I can play. I was 21. I believed so much in myself. In the time, I was always believed that I can play football, and in my head, like, okay, let's go somewhere else. But I wanted to play in the Premier League. I came here and
I appreciate it. No, honestly, it's to be fair, it's taken me by surprise just because I do run a gaming channel as well, and I've been running that for coming up to 2 years now. And I just thought, well, I do a lot of football stuff, so I might as well start a channel and just hope it does okay. And I mean, it's gonna. I reckon in probably about a month's time it'll overtake my gaming channel in terms of like watch hours, subscribers and everything, and it's just mental. Especially for, you know, a club like Albion, I didn't think there'd be that many people out there that'd be interested in watching everything.
You've done it again. You've affected the Bournemouth game with a goal. You've affected the Newcastle game with an assist. How have you felt in yourself?
I know I feel good. The motivation for me this season is a bit different. Not just like individual anymore. Like individually, you have done it all.
See if I can find it.
It's just like collective one is like the most important thing. Just now, you want really the team to win the Premier League. Of course, last season was the same. For last season, for me, is like the perfect season. You won the collective one, which is the most important thing. Then you win all the individuals. So you just feel like, okay, you done it all. You don't need really any individual to prove anything to anyone. Now we just like try to give more experience to the younger players and try to help the team to win the Premier League again and again. That's and put that winning mentality in their mind, and just saying they need to know Liverpool is a different club. Liverpool, you have to work hard here. The fans here loves you when you work hard. Not just about winning and that stuff. It's about work hard and show that desire and mentality in a game all the time. That I'm trying to give that experience to the younger players, and hopefully they get there.
Playing the title favourites on Sunday.
Yeah, of course. That team, I said that a few times. They are the favourite because they have a team play together for 5-6 years, so they understand each other game, and they had a manager also with the team for 5-6 years.
Mascot
so
point.
when the team
Great to have the sound. Thanks, buddy. I'm just trying to find the game.
Easier for them. Other team like us and
at the moment, I've can't find it on my.
Again, like team with Pep Guardiola, they always a favourite. But of course,
can't find it on Sky Sports Plus. But obviously, I've just got Sky Sports Gillette on, so you can hear when everything goes on. Is it a kangaroo or is it a wallaby? I'm assuming it's a kangaroo. Right, where are we?
Let's start off with Liverpool, because so far I think that the general feeling on Liverpool is they're picking up points. That's the most important thing. But they're far from convincing so far. So given that, how does tomorrow play out for you?
No Odegaard, no Saka. I'd be pleased if Arsenal could come away with a draw. Yeah, I know you say that. I think if Arsenal play anywhere near
there we go.
Nat Phillips.
At least we've got the Albion commentary going on now.
For the Baggies.
You should be able to hear the Albion commentary, hopefully.
To the left-hand side. Callum Styles. Styles doesn't have too many forward options, so uses the safest one, which is back to Mepham. On 49 Wales caps ended. Chris Mepham.
Royal Oak Pub.
They play Kazakhstan away, which he looked at me and laughed.
I'm assuming it's down by.
I'm glad to see it hasn't got any better, Jez.
In midweek, where Wales were playing, they do have a friendly against Canada as well. Here is
everyone now getting there, mate.
In towards Styles. Styles thought he was fouled. He wasn't.
There you go.
Goes down on the floor. What? And there's a foul.
That's better. You can hear the Albion commentary now, rather than just some random game going on.
Wife was actually at the training ground as well.
They're moaning again. They're moaning again. The referee told them to wait to take the free kick. Even Mark Robbins is out jumping up and down. The referee's got his hand up saying, wait, I'm going to talk to the player. Then they take a quick free kick and they're all moaning. And they're booing. Honestly.
Yeah, just to finish off that conversation about Wales, Chris Mepham's wife was down at the training ground with him as he was doing all his media duties and signing duties midweek, and
brilliant.
We asked her if she was going to go across to Kazakhstan, and she was moaning about the fact that Wales never get a nice draw. It's never Rome or Paris or anything.
Never
like
is. That. No, we had Azerbaijan.
That's nothing against people from Kazakhstan, by the way.
I do like his commentary. I like a bit of biased commentary.
Astana.
Azerbaijan. I read a book in Azerbaijan. It's that bad. You know, it's we never used to get me. That's why I said I'm glad things haven't changed.
Here is Baker stretching to try and get hold of the ball. Couldn't quite do so. Groans around the stadium. Stoke fans just starting to get a bit frustrated with the pattern of the game and some of the decisions that the referee is making. Here is Mepham.
The Stoke game for me, it's always. You throw form out the window. We could be top of the league, they could be bottom. They could be top, we could be bottom.
Oh,
the game's just
towards Mikey Johnston. Look at the space that
Mikey.
Mikey's got here. Mikey Johnston has Price ahead of him. Mikey Johnston pulls it back towards Isaac Price. Styles takes over. Albion have still got plenty forward here, 30 yards away from Johansson's goal. Price in towards Mikey Johnston.
That's good. It's frustrating.
Now Price again looking to cross it, but
go on, Mikey.
He's very outnumbered. Mikey Johnston will have a go from 30 yards, way over the top of the crossbar. Never
Mikey Johnston 30 yards. You're never going to hear the screaming, was you?
32.5 minutes gone.
No,
Kazakhstan, really?
You know, listen, it was the right idea for me, I think, Jez, but Listen to the crowd.
I don't know, for me,
we're
it's
putting
just...
a couple of passes in, and Stoker on the air, on the ropes a little bit, and the crowd is starting to get on
I'm very
their
much a
backs.
home bod,
That's what it's like.
so
You
I'm
quiet
quite...
the crowd, and they'll turn on the players.
I've been to America, Dubai,
done that.
Portugal, Spain, Germany, France,
Still dangerous, Stoke.
Italy,
but if you can quieten
Greece.
them.
Another
advantage from the referee. Good referee.
Scotland, obviously, and Wales, but
The
it's still
linesman
part
did have
of
his flag
the
up
UK for me, so I wouldn't really pass that
there,
as
but the referee played on with
leaving.
Albion in possession 15
Yeah,
yards further
my missus
forward.
wants to go to Australia.
Here is Mepham, wants to hit
I'm just
big
not sure I could do the
diagonals
flight
all
for me.
towards Jed Wallace, brings
It's
it
a
down
very,
his
very
chest
long
and then
flight
plays
for
it
such
outside of the
a
boot
tall
ball
person.
into Isaac Price. Malumbi takes over, 30 yards away from goal, edged out towards that right-hand flank. Wallace receives it right on the touchline, back towards Campbell, and now Mowat, quick feet from him to get away from Mubama.
Good play.
Mowat finds Wallace. Wallace gets an early cross in, and Wilmot,
brilliant,
with Hegerber behind him, has to side foot that out for a corner kick.
Corner.
Albion have scored from one of these already today. Can they add a second here?
That's what I was talking about when you get possession of the ball. Good play from Wallace. Lovely ball from Mepham out to him. Good play from Isaac Price, and then you're getting a crossing when you're settled.
So strange that the Sky Sports app isn't showing the Albion game on it.
We win another corner. Be interested to see if your answer.
How are we looking? How are we looking, buddy?
Not.
I still can't find it on the. I've got the commentary on, but I can't find the.
From that first one.
The feet of Nat
You'd have to break the floor upstairs.
Sure, Alex
Yeah, maybe.
To the Swede again, and it comes towards the near post this time, headed away by
Is it usually-
a push at the near post.
I think they pried that one in a little bit, haven't they?
Is it usually Dubai or Singapore you stop in and then fly again?
10 rows in front of us, Andy, not down in the dugout, down in the edge of the dugout today. He'll be certainly more than satisfied with what he's seen from his team.
I think it's been a great first half display from us, to be honest. Always going to be difficult to come here. Stoker unbeaten, 100% record. You know, and they're flying high. They would have fancied themselves here this afternoon, and they've certainly started like they did. We've taken our goal well. We've created other chances, and we've played well. Defensively, probably once they've got in Stoke, and George Campbell has to throw himself in front of the ball, but all around first 45 minutes, I'd say he'd be well delighted with that.
Here is Seko.
I was a bit worried when Mason wasn't on the touchline, because I do think he's the sort of manager that almost inspires the players to that next level.
And now plays the ball to Lewis Baker. Baker manages to turn it round the corner first time, and space opens up on the left. Here is Sorba Thomas running here at Price and Campbell. Back to Cresswell. He puts a first-time ball in. Mubama gets his head on the ball, nods it.
Come on, that ain't gone.
Glances it
A few
really.
more options if you
Hasn't
think
gone out of
outside the
play.
box.
Didn't have the legs.
Brilliant.
William Manhurst tries to go
Any
past
good
Callum
suggestions
Stiles, sticks out
from
of
yourself?
Does that so well.
Pokes it out, and it will be a throw to Stoke City.
Obviously, if anybody's got any suggestions for this layout, anything else I want to see, I do apologise. I was hoping to have the actual game live watching, so I could watch it and obviously tell you guys what's going on. But I'm not sure why Sky isn't showing it at the moment.
Just nicks
Still,
the ball away. Does it every time. Very, very good. And as you said, Connor Townsend was the same.
Here is Bosun Lawal. Now
Moscow. Oh, Moscow.
Seko.
Yeah, probably avoid Moscow at the moment.
Seko down the line towards Shamadou.
Vietnam,
His cross is
Vietnam.
blocked by Mikey Johnston. And
Kuala
slapped
Lumpur.
away by Callum Stiles, out for a throw into the middle of the pitch. Bosun Lawal
Get him up.
takes it quickly and throws it backwards towards
Oh,
Wilmot.
he'll
Wilmot
fancy that, Jace.
inside
Go on.
towards Seko, who almost showed too much of it there to Jason Malumbi. Seko was able to move it to the left-hand side, and Cresswell finds Lewis Baker inside the middle of the park. Baker across to the right-hand side. Stoke 15 yards inside the Albion half. Shamadou pushes it a further 10 yards forward in towards Millian Manhurst. Here is the diminutive Dutchman. Switches the play across towards Cresswell, and that was swirling around in the air. There was plenty of swerve on that ball, and it goes past Cresswell, who can't bring it down. It was an awkward height, Andy, between his chest and his thigh, wasn't it?
Yeah, he drilled it as well, Manhurst. It was between the players.
Straight past him it goes, out for a throw to Albion on the right-hand side.
Do a phone football.
Yeah, I think we look comfortable in our shape, don't we? You know, defensively when Stoke have got the ball.
Football.
You know, we shuffle across.
I'm not quite sure what you mean there, buddy.
When Jed Wallace there gets caught out of position a little bit when the ball gets transferred over there, but Isaac Price just drops in for him and Jed shuffles in. You know, everyone seems to be on the same page out there in the minute. It's great.
Obviously, when I go to the games, I'll be doing like what I did with the Blackburn game. Unfortunately, I missed the.
Foul wasn't awarded though by the referee, and Albion have to win it back. And Isaac Price has fired it out towards Mikey Johnston. He's 1v1 against Shamadou. He'll take him into the penalty area. Onto his right foot. Johnston shoots, but it's blocked. There was a sea of red and white striped shirts there.
The match that's on
block the
BBC
ball
looked
from
pretty
heading
good for the
towards
Baggies fans.
Johansson's goal. But
I'd
again,
like to get
Mikey
that open, to
Johnston
be fair,
proving
as well,
dangerous
actually.
when he has space to move into, Andy.
Well, we know
A
what
few
he wants
people
to
keep
do.
wondering
He
why I'm
does
not
it
looking around. I've got
9
like, a
times
couple
out
of
of 10.
screens
We
in front
expect
of me,
that
so I
net
can keep
to
an eye on the
bulge,
stream,
don't we, when he comes
what I'm
inside?
seeing, and also the live
Seen it
commentary.
so many times now.
Here's Sorba Thomas trying to take on two. Just a little drag back there towards Cresswell. Cresswell goes past Campbell, leaves it for Sorba Thomas, who drives inside. Dangerous looking ball towards the back post.
What a save! What a save from Griffiths!
Down into the ground. And Josh Griffiths with a big hand to prevent Stoke City finding an equaliser. It was Manhurst winning a header at the back post. Great ball in from Sorba Thomas. And Griffiths has done really well.
That would have been probably Stoke.
I'll tell you what a save that is from close range. Not only does he save it, Jez, he flicks it away. And we managed to keep it in.
Yeah, I agree. It should be the Britannia. It should be the Bet365.
Here is Cresswell.
It's like the Emirates.
Yards away from goal.
That shouldn't be called the Emirates
Thomas.
Stadium.
Onto his right foot, looking to deliver again. George Campbell barges him off at this time. And will try and clear for Albion. Campbell does well.
Didn't St Andrews get renamed something ages ago?
Albion get the throw. Well,
was it like the Trillion Trophy Stadium? Silly like that, even though they're like
in both rings,
ages.
very intriguing. I mean, both our fullbacks, Campbell and Callum Styles, both having a great game, keeping them at bay at the moment.
I do worry that Styles is going to get found out at the back.
Not getting any joy at all, really,
I
at the
do worry.
moment. May that
He's short.
continue.
I do think we need to hustle on someone else.
Here is Styles down the line towards Mikey Johnston. Styles ahead of him. Johnston uses Styles, 3 inside the box. Styles whips it into the back post. Flashes across the face of the 6-yard box. But neither one of Ona Hegerberg, Isaac Price or Jed Wallace can meet it. And it sails and out for a throw right by the corner flag. Chance to...
Oh, that's an awful goal for Swindon to concede.
They've got decent throw.
Afternoon, John. Welcome in. How you doing?
Wasn't expecting somebody on the end of that. It wasn't a bad cross at all from Styles. But it looked like we were a little bit not expecting it.
Stoke have made some really good signings, to be fair to them. Sorba Thomas, Cresswell.
Hits it long towards Mubama. Phillips wins the header. Mowat nobs it out to the right-hand side, and George Campbell. Here is Campbell down the line looking for Hegerberg, nodded away by Wilmot. Campbell tries to win it backwards through the back of Sorba Thomas. And Stoke City get the free kick. Less than 5 minutes to go until the break. Albion leading here by 1. Nat Phillips goal.
I love watching like the League One football. I've got it on like Sky Sports and the EFL Go Zone, and the goal they've just conceded was brilliant.
On the edge of the 6-yard box,
There's about 4 people stood in the same spot, and the ball just pinged off them all.
Oh, well read.
Here is Mikey Johnston. Been very lively so far in this game. His fellow left winger, by the way, Karlan Grant, has picked up a slight knock.
I think Grant's on his way, you know. It's just a bit weird that he was training perfectly fine yesterday, according to Mason, and now all of a sudden he's picked up a knock this morning.
Does well there. He's taking no chances, and I wouldn't either, not with 5 minutes to go before the half. The ball comes back to him there, he just pumps one forward. Isaac Price out here on the left-hand side, just unable to keep it in play, but you know what, at the minute, I like the way we're set up. Mikey Johnston's having a great afternoon. He's reading the game very, very well, nicking in.
Hey, Matt, welcome in, buddy. How you doing?
Meffam's had a very, very good start to his career with us, so he'd be pleased.
For everybody in the chat, Matt is a friend of mine over from America in Orlando.
Throw for Stoke inside the Albion half.
He follows me mainly from my gaming channel, but he does pop over here a couple of times to say hello. Very kind of him.
The striker, and Stoke have to play it all the way back to their goalkeeper, Victor Johansson. Well, they've had a couple of final third entries, Stoke City, haven't they, Andy? Sorba Thomas looks dangerous. Millian Manhoof has had a header saved by Josh Griffiths, but apart from that, Albion haven't been too.
How are we doing? That's just a couple of minutes till half time now, isn't it? 3-4 minutes, I reckon.
I mean, you know, Josh Griffiths pulled off that great save from Manhoof, hit the far post here. They've had a couple of decent balls into the box, but we seem to have dealt with it very, very well. And, you know, we know they're more than capable, Jez. After the first game of the season, that second half display against Blackburn was sensational defensive display.
Oh, Malumbi's lost the ball, and Bae Jun-ho wins it for
Oh,
Stoke.
no.
Here is the South Korean trying to turn past 3 in yellow and green shirts. Hits it against the bottom of the boot of Callum Styles.
That's
Stoke
a
City
corner.
have an opportunity maybe to get this one into the penalty area. The throw is in line with the
That's a
penalty
throw.
spot on the right-hand side.
Yeah,
and there will be a long throw. Sorba Thomas, who has got a long throw on him. Seen that plenty of times against Albion.
That's just the way he signs it off.
Will come across to this near side
The
from
way
the
he is.
opposite flank
Fair play to him.
to put Albion under a bit of pressure here at the end of this first 45.
Yeah. Well, with 2.5 minutes to go to the break.
How we doing?
Got a bit of defending to do first. This is about to be
Score should be in the top left, I think.
box.
Can you see that? 1-0 Albion at the moment, yeah. Can you see the scores in the top left, or is it covered up by anything?
Nodded away. Mikey Johnston will try and get there and gets it under control. Away from Sorba Thomas.
Just let me know if you can see the
drives inside, not
half
too many
time.
options, clips it forward,
does the right thing.
Looking for Isaac Price. Too far ahead of Price, but not really anything else to hit, Andy.
Nothing at all. I was thinking he was going to have another touch, and if he did, he was going to just about get the ball taken off him. So he's done exactly the right thing there. Don't risk it. Play the percentages sometimes.
I agree on that one. When you're this close to the end, just don't risk it.
You know, clearing the danger.
No point in risking, so just silly.
Has been a fairly even game, this.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, Albion edging it 1-0 so far. Trying to get to the half-time whistle with their lead.
I'd love a clean sheet, yeah. I think Griffiths deserves one after, I mean,
Cresswell down the
the
line.
save that he's done today and the save against Portsmouth before they scored.
Inside, gives it back to Cresswell in the middle of the Albion half, 5 yards in from that left-hand touchline. Here is Thomas once again. Thomas onto his right foot, looking to deliver, looking for Mubama. It's cleared away by Styles. As far as Seko. Seko out to the left. Here is Cresswell up against Campbell. Cresswell turns. Can't beat Campbell for pace. Uses Thomas. Thomas will deliver again. Looking for Mubama, and Manhoff was at the back post as well. He was facing his own goal there, Mubama, trying to flick it in backwards. Went past his head. Nat Phillips and Chris Mepham put him off. And Styles was in the right place to block Millian Manhurst's route through to goal as well. Well, it sails and out for a goal kick to West Bromwich Albion.
That's great defending.
I hate hearing it when Stoke are on the attack.
The back stick. I've just seen the replay. Thought it was Styles myself, but great defending from Mepham. He just steps across, reads the flight of the ball, and says, "Not today, Manhoff. You've already got him once. Good defending."
There is Griffiths. Hits it long over the halfway line, looking for Ona Hegerberg. Header is won by Wilmot. Malumbi nods it back towards the Norwegian forward. Price over the top. Here is Wallace. Hits the head of Cresswell. Flicked forward by Sorba Thomas over the halfway line, and Nat Phillips puts his boot through it. Headed forward by Lewis Baker. The ball is just not settling at the moment. Nat Phillips and Mubama
1 minute added on time to be added.
Fall over. And Chris Mepham comes across possession.
That was very loud.
For West Bromwich Albion. Here is Josh Griffiths.
That was the
forward
buzzer.
early, looking for Wallace. He's offside. 1 minute. There will be 1 minute of time added on. Albion 60 seconds away from taking a lead into half-time as Beijing Ho turns well away from two midfielders. Now Shamadou sells his player short, and then Callum Styles has lost it.
Oh no.
Space opens up. Here comes Stoke. Millian Manhoff
No.
into the edge of the box. Beijing Ho. Millian Manhoff shooting along the floor into the gloves of Josh Griffiths, who got down low to his left-hand side to make a comfortable save. But Styles there trying a risky move. Gave it straight to Stoke on the right channel. Manhoff played a 1-2 with
And there we are, boys. We are at
Dutchman just didn't get enough power
half-time.
on the ball to really test Josh Griffiths.
No, he didn't. But what did happen is Callum Styles has played that nobody expected to play. So players have committed themselves, and we end up in trouble there. Callum Styles can breathe a huge sigh of relief.
Well, there's an offside flag up against Mubama.
That's it.
Stoke play it forward, and that proves to be the final action.
There we go, Baggies fans.
The first 45. It's been
1-0 up at half
fairly
time.
entertaining. West Bromwich Albion carry a narrow advantage into the second period. Nat Phillips scoring for the first time for his new club. A ball whipped in by Alex Mowat from a corner on the right-hand side was dropped on the edge of the 6-yard box by Sweden's #1 Victor Johansson.
I love Campbell to
and
do
there
what
was
it was.
Phillips to
That'd be
siphon the
good.
ball
That
along
would
the
be a
floor
good
into an
shout.
empty net.
But
At the other end, Millian Manhoff has seen a header and a strike from the edge of the box.
This a little bit. For me, I think Mason's going to play a free back. I think the players that we've signed, and from what I read about that Alfie, he plays better at a centre back than a like out and out right back or left back. So for me, I think we'll be going a free back. I think it'll be a 3, possibly 4 in midfield, and then 2 number 10s and a striker. But then I can't see us dropping Mikey Johnson. He just.
We keep saying we want more goals from set pieces. We've got it. Will that tell to be the 3 points and end of the game?
I do think set pieces is where we need to improve on as well from like last year, and hopefully with Mepham, Phillips, Campbell, Hegibo, as I mentioned, I reckon we should be very, very good on the corners.
It is Stoke City 0, West Bromwich Albion 1. Join us in 15 minutes for the second half.
Time for a cup. Go and get yourself a cuppa. Nicholas Jackson is moving to Bayern Munich for a loan fee of 13 million. 13 million on a loan fee? What? That is absolutely ridiculous. ridiculous. Yeah. So who would be the wing backs? I'm assuming Styles would play as left wing back, and then possibly I don't even. That's what I mean. I don't know about right wing back. From what I was reading about the Sheffield United fans, that they said he's better more as that central role. So unless Campbell plays right wing back, and then you've got your three centre backs in Phillips, Gilchrist, and Mepham, potentially. But I still think Styles, like, I think he gets found out so, like, especially against teams like Millwall or, you know, the big. I mean, look at Wrexham. They punished him by just hooking onto him and being next to him. And from what I've just been reading, if Furlong had been at right back, we'd have been 1-1 by now because one of the balls into the box, Furlong would have probably been nowhere near that. So I think Campbell is a great player for us. But again, I don't know. Rumours, from what I've heard, is behind the scenes he's been trialling out a free at the back. So whether we go play that or we stick to the fullback, who knows? We definitely need to get some more players in before, it's Monday, which is mental when you think about it. We've got this afternoon, tomorrow, and then till 7 o'clock Monday. Hey, Dodge, welcome in. How you doing? How's things? I was trying to watch the game on Sky Sports Plus, but I can't find it at the moment. So I've just got some. I found some. Well, paid £2 for the commentary, so at least can listen to it for you guys. We look like we've been all right, to be fair. Looking at the stats, we look really good. Stats. So yeah, they've had a bit more possession of us, which they're going to have. We've had more shots, same on target. Their passing's been a bit better. They've had one clear-cut chance. Okay, 2 offsides. Yeah, glad you're doing good, buddy. Glad you're doing good. Watching game on Total Sport Kit. This is going to be like very inappropriate. I'm going to get like a really dodgy ad in a second. I need to get an ad blocker. Oh, that's the commentary. Saw a report of a Brazilian playing in the German league. Last time we had a Brazilian playing in the German league that come to us, he left and we were all crying for him to come back now. Be nice if we did sign. I know who you're on about, to be fair. I'm sure I read somewhere it was like one of the top 96% dribblers in the Bundesliga or something. It's just silly like that. Autism. No, that's fine, buddy. There's no hate here, no discrimination, no nothing like that, mate. You know, we're all here for one thing only, and that's to support the Albion at the end of the day, and hopefully see us back in the Premier League at some point. We've been good in the first 25 when we were constant live here. Look, Campbell. Is he left-footed? I thought he was right-footed because he played at left back, didn't he? And he never wanted to pass on his left. He wanted to pass on to his right. So What are you on about Johnson? Welcome in, Craig. How you doing? We're up to 20 people in here. This is it's more than I've ever had in my game and stuff, let alone welcome all in, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. I really appreciate you. We are really close to 600 subscribers as well now. We are on 595, which is just silly, really. And watch hour wise, I'm on 2,000 watch hours out of 3,000. When you get to 3,000 watch hours, you can have like memberships and stuff like that. And then when you hit 4K, obviously YouTube starts paying you to basically upload videos. So obviously, thank you ever so much, everybody, for basically watching and helping me do this. I really appreciate that, Jack. Thank you very much. Really, really do appreciate it. Exactly, Dodge. We are the Albion. That is all we are. We are one big family trying to get the Albion back to where they belong in the Prem. Not too downhearted about Furlong, Furloughs. I think, yeah, Furlong and Taylor, I think, for the players that we brought in, we brought in Mepham, Phillips, Campbell, and Gilchrist for basically the value of Furlong and Taylor, which really, when you think about it, is fantastic business. Furlong, I guess, yeah, it'd be nice to get a couple more mil for him. But I think we have to look at it as in the case of, obviously, at the start of the transfer window, they said we needed to trade players. And, fellows, if Southampton are saying here's 8.8 million up front for him, which I think is the fee that I've paid up front for him, plus obviously add-ons and a 20% sell-on fee based on profit or whatever it is. And then, but if Everton would have come in at 15 million but paid, let's say 3 million over a period of time, I think it was sensible of us to just take the 8 million. He's going into his last year next year, so again, would we have let him go on a free? And I think that's where we've probably been undone in the past. We've let players go on frees where we could have made decent money on them, or we've not took offers. I mean, Saido Berahino is the biggest one for me. Spurs come in, I know he was fantastic for us, but for 20 million, we should have just accepted it. There's plenty of ex-Baggy players in the Championship and how fellas has gone to South. You tell me about it. I always hate seeing them because they end up scoring against us 9 times out of 10. I'm glad McLean didn't against Wrexham. That'd have been the one if he'd have scored against us, wouldn't it? I want to think you obviously got Fellows, McLean. This is the thing, Craig. I haven't been able to get the game up yet. Sky Sports isn't showing it, so I've got the commentary going. Was it a bad foul throw? Was it? But again, I think that's something that we, under Furlong and obviously previous managers, we tried to overforce the long throw. And I think I can count under bar Valerian Ismail where every throwing seemed to end up in the back of the net. I can probably count on the one hand where, it worked. It worked at Blackburn, and I think that's about it. There's really about it. I think now he's gone. We don't have to worry about, basically on every throwing, trying to throw it into the box and force a goal. And we should never really play like that. We're a much better team with the likes of Price, Johnston in there. Obviously, if we bring in a new right winger, this Brazilian lad that we're looking at from the Bundesliga, if we bring in the right sort of players and quality players, and again, I think Mason is the right choice for us at the end of the day. He's young, hungry, and at the start of the season, pre-season, I did the video about should we be worried, and the amount of slaughter we got for it in that comment section saying, oh, we've lost to Blackpool, we've lost to this, we've lost to that, and you sit there thinking, it's pre-season, and now look at us. We've started really well. We should have beat Portsmouth. We should be level on points with Borough and Stoke at the top of the table, in my opinion. Ipswich, Bromwich, Albion. I think we was talking in the office about it. They got six Albion players. So they got Button, Palmer, Furlong, Kipri, O'Shea, and Townsend. Yeah, 6 players. They have the best defence in the league. I think, you know what? On paper, Phillips, Mepham, Campbell, and then I think if we can get a left back, I think we'll be sorted. I don't think Styles is the best position as left back at all, and I think he's misused there. We have about 25 million coming in, 10 million going out. We have got some really, really good deals, really, really good ones, and you know, as much as obviously it pained a lot of the Albion fans to lose Fellows for 8 million, if we can reinvest it in obviously that Raxakai that we're looking at from Palace, you know, if we can get him in on loan, or if we buy him, or whoever we get, you know, they're going to be the right players for the club, and they're going to be the right ones to push us forward. I'm just glad we've got rid of the, you know, the deadwood now. Bartley's gone, Furlong's gone, Swift's gone, you know, players, Ajoy's gone, players that would probably have seen way too many managers go out the door. You know, I remember under Ishmael, there was a lad that sat in front of me, and he was screaming and shouting at the manager. And I'm sitting there thinking, but look at the, you know, look at the passes that are going astray. That's not the managers. That's just the players down in tools and not wanting to do the job. You know, Bartley couldn't make a 5-yard pass. He was passing it out. Yeah, it's just one of those. I think some of the players have probably been too long in the squad. Did we score from one of his throws against Wrexham? No. It was a cross into the box from Fellows. Johnson laid off Wallace, and then Johnson crossed it into Price. It's a difficult one. I mean, first half of the season, he was absolutely fantastic for us. And then as the season went on, he, you know, when they started doubling up on him, I think he did lose a lot of his effectiveness. And the start of this season, he hasn't looked the best. To me, he's looked like his head's been elsewhere. You know, he's looked like he's been more interested in something else going on. So maybe there was the talks to Southampton have been ongoing for a while, and we didn't know about it in the background. Obviously, there's been negotiating and stuff. Yeah, definitely, we should be able to replace him. And as you say, Dodge, we've replaced 3, you know, defenders with 3 Premiership defenders, really. Yeah, and Gilchrist, again, young, hungry. Oh. And the commentary's about to start up. I'm nervous for this second half, guys. I hate us being like 1-0 up or 2-0 up. We could be 4-0 up in the 80th minute, and I'm still sitting there thinking they could come back into this.
Stoke City will not let their 100% record just fall to the wayside easily. Albion, of course, unbeaten themselves, have the opportunity to climb over the Potters in the standings today and make it back-to-back wins on their travels.
But I'm not looking at the league tables either.
Since August 2024. There's a lot riding on this second 45.
Yeah, there is, for sure. It's going to be a difficult 45 minutes.
No, it's all said. The time, but Southampton meaning over 70 mil for Fernandes and Dibby. How we can't get 15 for total, at least 10 up front. Yeah, definitely. I think that's the thing. I think if they'd have come in and said, listen, you've got 10 million up front, 5 million in add-ons, plus the 20% on, you know, I think it'd have probably gone down a lot better for the fans. But in my eyes, it's a solid deal for us, and I think, you know,
changes at the break for either side as Albion get the second 45.
There we go. Start it. There you go. We're up and running. We have definitely sold well and recruited well. Let's just get a couple more through the door now for me.
Down below us, the Albion fans in the corner to our right-hand side. That's a poor kick from Johansson straight away. Here's Hegerber trying to turn on the edge of the box. Has the ball taken off him by Wilmot, and Stoke fire it into the feet of Million Manhoef. Lost it. And away come Albion. Here is Mikey Johnston, 3 in red and white around him. Johnston cross comes in, looking for Price. Cleared away by both.
Turn the commentary for you.
Encouraged to shoot by Andy Johnson and the over 3,000 Albion fans over in that corner. Johnston back to Callum Styles. Styles into Malumbi inside the middle of the pitch. Malumbi gives it back to the Hungarian international. And now Johnston hugging that left touchline into the edge of the box. Isaac Price. Price to Johnston. Johnston trying to dance his way through. Quick feet from the little winger. Now here's Mowat, hangs it in high towards Hegerber, nods it down towards the edge of the box, but there is Seko who's able to clear out. Yeah. And Stoke are able to drive forward. Here's Sorba Thomas, in comes Phillips with a sliding lunge. And the ball crashes into the shin of Sorba Thomas, and out it goes.
I do rate Phillips. I was very worried from watching Phillips in pre-season, but if Wallace isn't playing, he'd be my captain on the pitch. I think we need a backup keeper.
Mikey Johnson again dancing through really
I don't think
well.
we should be replacing Griffiths, but we definitely need someone to back up him, because I don't think Waldsmith is that. And if Griffiths gets injured, then I think we are in trouble.
Good tackle, but good start from us this second period.
Here is Mepham to Nat Phillips.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
Try and hit it forward towards Jed Wallace. Wallace nods it down for himself. The wind is playing havoc here.
It really is. It's not, you don't feel it up here, but it must be down there because that's held up.
We are at Stoke, Andy.
Yeah, true.
Wind at Stoke. Everyone knows that the wind at Stoke's awful.
Here is Nat Phillips. Phillips will play it forward towards Ona Hegerberg. Hegerberg barges.
It's just strong.
Wilmot to the floor. And Albion are penalised for that challenge from Ona Hegerberg. Was talking to John Swift.
I went to Stoke
Saturday last weekend,
and it was
Portsmouth, and
so hot outside the ground.
Strong is your centre forward, Ona Hegerberg.
But when you walk through
like a bull.
the gate, it was almost like I walked into a different continent. It was like freezing cold.
Towards Bae Jun Ho. Caught by Jason Malumbi, but play continues with Stoke still in possession of the ball. There is Seko over the top, flicked up into the air by Callum Styles, and Mubama will try and bring it down, and he does, and it's hit the base of the post.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it might even have clipped Million Manhoef on the way through.
Oh, they just hit the post.
Very close to an equaliser there as Bae Jun Ho goes down on the edge of the box. Albion almost playing themselves into trouble there.
Styles again.
And Mubama,
he's being found out at left back.
Well, it was in slow motion, wasn't it? I'm waiting for the replay because I can't quite believe what I've seen. But they managed to get through.
2 minutes in.
He hits it, and it kind of bobbles around. That's an interesting ball.
There is Bosun Lawal, intercepts that long ball forward into Wilmot. The ball is definitely holding up in the wind here.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Now, Seko, the Japanese central midfielder, wearing 12, plays it to Lewis Baker. Square ball. Now, Million Manhoef. Here comes Stoke. Manhoef has got plenty forward. Uses Shamadou to the right-hand side in the middle of the Albion half, 5 yards away from the touchline. But Styles was lucky there, Andy. Stoke forced back to the halfway line. Just a flick at the ball there.
Yeah, Styles tried to flick it
right
in.
To the path of Mubama.
And he flicked it into the path of their striker, basically.
Here's Baker. Baker out to the right-hand side. Manhoef gets the cross in. It's over the head of Josh Griffiths. Took a deflection on its way through. It'll be a corner kick, and Stoke has started this second period very strongly indeed.
Can we start a half without?
Better, but we fell off. And this is exactly what we expect, this onslaught from Stoke. It just keeps coming and coming and coming, and we're going to have to defend this.
Stoke will have the wind advantage. It looks like when we're putting the ball forward, it's being hung up in the air, so I'm guessing it's Stoke.
It was Callum Styles. It was the back heel, Andy. Just seen it back on the monitor in front of us.
Lovely little touch from Callum Styles. Managed to deflect onto the post.
Corner kick for Stoke. Knocking on the door early.
I don't like hearing corner
kick
for
as quickly as
Stoke.
possible. In comes the corner. Whipped in delivery. The referee is
interesting what he's going to do
telling him to wait. The ball gets played in. The referee is calling two players over.
Hegerberg, I think, is one of them.
Wilmot.
Very much backs against the wall, mate.
Hegerberg. Very polite, Ona Hegerberg. Just waits for the referee to finish talking and then apologises. Just something like you do, Andy.
Very much like me, Jez. I'm a very polite young man.
You're polite.
Yeah, not so young anymore.
Here is Thomas. In comes the corner.
A great punch.
Big punch away from Josh Griffiths. It was right down his throat, that from Sorba Thomas. Very much like Josh Murphy in the
I don't know why, but I literally
game last
feeling
weekend,
in my chest when we're playing, I just can't. If I'm at the ground, it doesn't bother me, but listening to it or watching it on TV, like just the difference in me.
Griffiths managed to push that one clear. Stoke have got a throw though.
Yeah, the attacking player doesn't contribute enough. In terms of scoring, I'm assuming, because obviously assist-wise, he got the most assists in the league, but I'm assuming you mean goal-wise, which is fair enough. He should be doing more. I mean, the Wrexham miss was pretty poor from him.
Comes from Shamadou towards Bosun Lawal, nodded away, Price up into the air. Now Mikey Johnston nods it further forward, and Jed Wallace is first to the ball for West Bromwich Albion. Here is Wallace. He's very isolated. Goes back to Mikey Johnston. And Johnston inside here to Malumbi, and space opens up for Albion. Brilliant from Wallace. Now Malumbi, straight through the middle of the pitch. Plays it to the right-hand side. George Campbell gives it back to the Irishman. That's better.
The more Griffiths plays, I think the more he'll grow in confidence, and the more we'll see how good of a keeper he is, that the likes of Bristol Rovers were saying.
Styles round the corner towards Mikey Johnston. Wants to have a run here at Shamadou.
Yeah, me, mate. Quaintry would be lovely.
And he's asking Mikey Johnson. He plays it back and looks at the forward line and says, "Come on, guys, give me a hand here." Trying to look to go forward. That's good play, though. We kept the ball patient.
Josh Griffiths.
I wonder if the sub from us will be to put Price out to the right and bring Madger on in the middle, not be on the striker.
Plays it forward, looking for Ona Hegerberg. Giving the ball away there, Styles. Asked a little bit too much of Hegerberg. Chamadou was able to step in and intercept from the right-back position. And now here come the Potters. Here is Aaron Cresswell. Back inside towards Wilmot. Searching ball from the middle of the pitch.
This is torture, this is. I'd rather be at the ground.
Wilmot was looking for Million Manhoef. Definitely come out stronger in this second half, Andy Stoke.
Yeah, they've started well. We expected it, didn't we? It's, you know, 1-0 down. Mark Robins probably had a few words to say at half-time, which weren't particularly good, I would imagine. Look, they're not going to want to lose their 100% star. They're certainly not at home as well. I mean, it's going to happen at some point, I would imagine, but they're not going to want it today.
Sorba Thomas drags it back towards Bae Jun-ho. Watched closely by Nat Phillips. Bae Jun-ho gives it to Cresswell. Cresswell down the line. Sorba Thomas, it's a good first touch, gets the ball out from his feet, crosses it in towards the near post. Too far away from Mubama, too close to Josh Griffiths. It's a comfortable pickup for the Albion goalkeeper, and it remains 1-0.
Yeah, I'm going to keep trying to get stuff done for this channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy what I do for it.
A bit of a strong wind from Stoke City.
Started the second half, how we ended the first 15.
Here is Ona Hegerberg.
Oh, it's behind
to Malumbi. And space on this left-hand side for Albion to move into. Here is Chris Mepper. Now Styles, look at the grass that's ahead of him here for the Hungarian. Mikey Johnston ahead of him. Here is Mikey Johnston, 1v1 against Chamadou. Johnston steps inside into the penalty area. Johnston back to Malumbi. Malumbi square. Here's George Campbell, 30 yards away from goal. Campbell bypasses Mowat and uses Johnston. Johnston has Malumbi to the left-hand side. Jason Malumbi again. Stoke keep them in front of them, West Bromwich Albion. And now Nat Phillips into Mepham. Mepham to Mowat. Mowat to Campbell.
That's good play from Campbell.
Yeah, I think DK,
Mikey Johnson's in
DK and Banny are due back in the international break, so again that'll be two players on the bench that we can bring in.
Sometimes it's not
score predictions now at the moment, Michael.
And it's easy sat here as well. You can see everything from here. But that's patient play.
Here is George Campbell down the line, gives the ball away.
Part of me still thinks 1-1, and as much as it pains me to say it.
30 yards away from goal, facing.
But we could nick it 2-1 or 1-0.
Backwards, and then it finds Lewis Baker. Baker out towards Million Manhoef, and once more Callum Styles is snapping away at Million Manhoef's toes. Pokes the ball away from the Dutchman.
That's got to be a foul throw, surely. And
it's a throw for the Potters, taken by Manhoef. Didn't look the cleanest of techniques.
What about you, Michael? What's your predictions?
Stoke City's number 42. Play continues. Here is Cresswell towards Sorba Thomas. 1v1 now against George Campbell. Sorba Thomas tries to beat him on the outside. Thomas goes past him. Cross comes in, and it's a good diving header at the near post.
That's Stoke in order to be there 16.
Phillips puts it behind. It's another
I like that
kick
one,
for
Phil.
Stoke. They're certainly the team on top.
The one I'll go for.
Second period.
Yeah, 1-1. I think even though we're 1-0 up now, if someone said to me at the end of the day we're taking a point, I'd get the point, get out of there, rebuild the squad for next week now. But who knows? It sounds like we're defending quite well, nicely, but I'd rather us be on the front foot than defending.
Sorba Thomas will take the corner kick. It's from the left-hand side. He will whip this in towards goal, right-footed. The Wales international. In it comes. Dangerous delivery to the edge of the 6-yard box, and it was Nat Phillips to nod this one clear. Comes as far as Chamadou. Everyone was back for Albion to defend it. Now a ball comes in from the right-hand side, and the header from Luau couldn't get clean contact. It's on the edge of the box. Bae Jun-ho, he'll shoot, takes a deflection, comes to Alex Mowat, and he puts his laces through the ball and clears it up towards the halfway line. As Chamadou goes back to the goalkeeper.
2-1 we get on the break, Hegerberg score. That'd be nice.
From the home fans in front of us, and
that'd be nice.
I don't know what they want him to do.
He does need to score, Hegerberg. Just so much to not score at the moment.
Go on, get out, it's offside.
Just skipped.
That was close.
Off the top of his boot. The offside flag was up anyway as it runs on out for what would have been a goal kick. It is a free kick though, and a chance for Albion.
He's a sort of player that needs somebody behind him, I think, like a Madger. I think 2 number 10s will be great, so like a Price and a Madger behind him.
Relentless pressure from Stoke at the moment, and that's very, very close, that offside decision there. Sorba Thomas unlucky not to bring that down. Just need to get another goal, or just get into this game a little bit at the minute. Taking chances with the way we're passing at the back. Oh, he slipped. Oh.
Well, Cresswell and Mikey Johnston collide. Mikey Johnston furious with the 4th official on this near side. He thought that he should have had a foul. He doesn't get one.
Cresswell slips, in fairness to him.
Stoke have the ball.
Really just need one thing now. Yeah.
Here is Shamadou.
Yeah.
Ball into the feet of
I do think we've got one of the better defences in the league now.
Scored last weekend at
With
Southampton
Mepham,
and then got
Phillips,
sent off.
Campbell.
Sorry, he didn't score at Southampton. It was Sheffield Wednesday the week before.
Who's everyone having to go down this season so far?
That's better.
Cresswell forward.
Yeah, one goal. I mean, the goal he scored against Derby in the cup was a very good goal. But once he gets that league goal, he'll grow from there.
And Alex Mowat will try and come forward. Hasn't got too many options. Happy just to keep
on the
it,
right
though.
and Jed on the left.
Into the 58th minute now, sorry.
That's an interesting one.
As we edge past 56, 59 into the 57th. Here is Campbell. Campbell into the feet of Ona Hegerberg. Albion have a few players warm.
Go on in.
Go on.
Here's Hegerberg looking inside, goes past
Look at the
Bosun.
strength
Wow,
of him.
great strength from him, holding Bosun well off and wins a free kick. Superb again from the Norwegian.
Brilliant.
QPR 1-1 with Charlton.
Big Norwegian up there. He's leading the line. So strong.
QPR Sheffield Wednesday to go down.
Brushes two aside in the middle of the park.
Who you reckon's going down from the Prem?
The Stoke centre half.
Got to be Wolves to go down, isn't it? Got to be Wolves to go down.
Excellent centre forward play by Hegerberg. It's a referee plays advantage. Callum Stiles is in as well, but I think he does the right thing, the referee. We get a dead ball. Good angle for a good delivery here from Alex Mowat.
Yeah, it's about 15 yards inside.
Oh, he's so good, isn't he, Jack? Honestly.
Stoke half.
So unlucky not to get a penalty last weekend.
Mikey Johnston, who takes it down on the edge of the penalty area. The ball was always rising. And Mikey hits the shot over the top of the crossbar, and Isaac Price has pushed the Stoke man down, and there's a bit of a melee now.
Oh, brilliant.
About 30 yards away from Victor Johansson's goal. Mikey went down, and the Stoke players took a little bit of an exception to that. One of the Stoke players is still down on the floor.
Oh, John, welcome in. Wolves, Burnley, Leeds.
Centre forward, Mubama. I think it might be.
Yeah, and I think it's
some players have to be separated here.
I think it's Mepham that causes it.
Let's have a look at that again.
I'm just going to see it again now. The ball comes in. Just catches him.
It was awful, wasn't it, Jack? Honestly. I had to re-record my video about 3 or 4 times because it just.
Price comes in from behind and pushes him. It's no more than.
Because I just kept losing, like,
bit of a scuffle. It's no
going on a
more
rant for like 10-15 minutes.
I've got a card issued, I don't think, from anybody, unless the linesman's seen something that nobody else has seen. He's got Isaac Price there.
Don't get sent off,
He'll have a word with.
Don't
maybe
get sent
a yellow
off.
card for Isaac Price, but no more than that. It was all a bit of nothing, really.
I can't remember the endearing phrase that Jed Wallace used to describe Isaac Price. I think he called him a beanpole, Andy.
A beanpole.
After Albion won at Wrexham.
The ref was a DEO.
I mean,
is it League 2 or League 1 he's gone to? But the thing that doesn't surprise me is there's been no apology. Like, usually when the referee makes like terrible decisions, the PGML come out and apologise for it, but they haven't done, which is really weird.
Certainly tenacious. Yeah. Isaac Price doesn't mind doing the dirty side of the game. No, he doesn't. Scared of a bit of a scrap.
He doesn't, and that for me makes him the player he is. He'll put his foot in. He's strong in the tackle. He's good in the air. He's got great energy up and down. His fitness levels are very, very good. But he's also beautiful.
I know, I think he's doing a North Yorkshire derby, and he's doing Doncaster Rotherham.
Exceptional player.
See if he can control that game.
Forward from Johansson as play continues. Nodded away by Chris Mepham. Now Cresswell forward. Matt Phillips is watching this one. It's not going to go over the line. Phillips turns away from Beijing Ho and then clips it forward in towards Jed Wallace. It's over his head though. Wilmot picks up the loose ball. Turned round the corner by Seko.
The rescue agenda.
Now Sorba Thomas on this left flank, and he bamboozled himself there. Too many step overs. The ball comes off the bottom of his boot and out for a throw to West Bromwich Albion. And we're into the final third of the game now, Andy. Yeah, 60 minutes gone. Albion still leading by that.
60 minutes gone.
Yeah, good
absolutely
well.
nervous.
Come
on, we need a second goal.
And kicked it out, but they've won it ball back, and they've now got a throw in down in our final third. But yeah, 61 gone, but the game's still there for either team.
Did anybody watch the Blues game last night?
Very
how well do they press? I know obviously they lost the game 2-0, but their pressing is something else.
Rings round the Bet365 stadium. We forgot that you were here. Rings out from the away end, and it comes from Sorba Thomas into the penalty area. Albion looking to clear it, nodded back in, and then up into the air by Mowat, and hit on the volley by Milliam Manhoef into the crowd in the Boothen end. No trouble for Josh Griffiths. It's still 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion, and this is a lively game now, Andy.
It is a lively game, and Manhoef there gets that all wrong, and I credit Callum Stiles for that. The ball comes
One team that surprised me so far this year is Sheffield United. How poor they've started. They're still 0-0 at the moment in their game with Borough, which is great for really both teams. But the fact that Sheffield United haven't won yet is just ridiculous. With the team and quality they've got.
Jason Malumbi into George Campbell, into Mikey Johnston, back to Malumbi, and now Hegerber to Jed Wallace.
I'm not looking forward to going to St Andrews.
Opens up into the middle for Mikey Johnston, out to the left-hand side, he fires it. Now here's Isaac Price, plenty forward for Albion in green and yellow. Price looks to the edge of the box. Mikey Johnston looking to shift it, goes square. Malumbi onto his right foot, Malumbi will shoot, and it's a miscued effort.
Of course.
And it's well wide, in fact, from Jason Malumbi.
Yeah.
And it will be a goal
Malumbi
kick to Stoke City.
Gets that wrong, Jason
He's
Malumbi
brilliant,
there.
isn't he, Malumbi, when he shoots. You don't know if it's going to fly into the top corner or fly into someone in Rose Z.
Not quite that time.
No, that's not probably... He won't get much stick for that, will he, in the dressing room later on, I wouldn't imagine.
Not at all. Here is Johansson. Hits it forward towards Milliam Manhoef. Chests it down to Lewis Baker. Baker on the halfway line, just to the right of centre. Runs across towards this left-hand side and sprays it to Cresswell. Stoke 2 yards inside the Albion half of the pitch. Back towards Wilmot now. And a text in from Matthew White. Hi mate, can you give a shout out to my mom Carol to get well soon in New Cross Hospital? Watching the game just isn't the same without her. Hope you get well soon, Carol. Wishing you a speedy recovery.
Yeah, good luck, Carol.
Here is Jed Wallace inside the centre circle. George Campbell in the right back position. And now,
do you reckon we keep it like this in Albion? Or do you reckon we make some changes?
Any sub for either team here.
We're into what, the 65th, 66th minute?
At the moment. I mean, you'd be a brave man to make a substitution in this game because nothing's really going wrong for either team. I mean, it could quite easily be 0-0, and you know you'd accept that as a fair result. It's so tight. Oh, look at him again,
trying to win a
so strong
free kick for Albion. Bosun Lawal and he having a right good tussle this afternoon. Nothing comes of that.
You got to feel for Hegerber because he's so strong. I think the refs assume that it's not a foul, but it is.
Flings him to the floor. Campbell is pushed by Sorba Thomas, and it's a free kick for West Bromwich Albion. And George Campbell is having a really good afternoon, Andy.
Yeah, he is. It's a great battle down there between him and Thomas. It's just every time the ball goes down there, those two are at it. This time, it's our lad George Campbell.
Remember, it Stoke's any real danger as long as he does target style swings across, we're all good. Yeah, Jim, we sound into the commentary. We're sounding pretty good. We started the second half a bit.
That's worth back to Johansson. Johansson gets it under
sounded
control,
a bit nervous, but seem all right at the moment.
Mowat wins the header, straight back from where it came.
Campbell pocketing Thomas. Don't speak too soon, Jack. We've still got another, what, 20 minutes to go yet? What are we on?
Goal kick to Stoke, but
yeah, 67 minutes to go. 24 minutes to go. There you go.
By 1-0.
I'm just so nervous.
It's the 3rd August in a row that Albion have been here at the Bet365 Stadium. Albion have won 4 of the last 6 away league games here.
The same weekend last time. Is it the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend?
By a 1-goal margin.
If it's the Dutch Grand Prix this weekend, then we played them the same time. I was in
20 minutes or 25.
I was in Holland for the Grand Prix last time we played them. I was watching it on my phone.
A little bit of play down in front of us there, with just a little bit slack, and then giving the ball away.
Seko, and then Manhoef tries to play it down the line towards Shamadou. Malumbi dives in, trying to intercept it. And then a heavy touch from Beijun Ho as Malumbi was beaten. Albion have it, and here's Alex Mowat, a lovely clip ball down the line. Isaac Price coming forward.
I like Price. What a player
here,
Price
the Northern Irishman. Hegerber and Wallace inside the box. Now Mowat, edge of the penalty area. Cross comes in, and Hegerber was only a whisker away from making contact at the back post. Great break from Albion. Wasn't the quickest break in the world, but it was measured. And the ball from Price to Mowat, and then Mowat across the face of the 6-yard box, and Hegerber couldn't quite connect with it. Stays 1-0.
Price, he glides across the pitch, doesn't he? And he comes inside to Alex Moa. And this is a wonderful, wonderful pass.
Middlesbrough beating Sheffield United 1-0.
And he just
That's what I mean. Sheffield United look awful at the moment.
He's so close. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's close as well.
Stoke messing around with it at the back here. Wilmot in towards Junho.
Oh, is it hours of space?
They play it forward. Mubama out to the right-hand side. Sorba Thomas and Millian Manhoef have switched wings for now, and Sorba Thomas goes past Callum Styles, gets to the byline. Cross comes in, looking for Mubama, nodded away as far as Junho. It's just wide.
Jesus.
First touch on his chest. Second one was a strike at goal before it bounced on his right foot, and it was only a whisker wide. Josh Griffiths was rooted.
Yeah, that's where Hegeba should be getting on
Korean
things.
Playmaker was inches away from an equaliser for Stoke.
Well, the Sorba Thomas has switched, as you said, with Manhoef. And I tell you what, if that's on target, he's planted. Josh Griffiths there, he's not moving. It's a lovely header out. We are closing him down, but he gets it down and gets his shot off very, very quickly.
Middlesbrough look really good. Their goal they've just scored.
Just right behind on the replay here. Wow, it's a foot wide of the post, Jez.
Well, still no sign of any changes.
Well, interesting. Alex Mowatt's just had a bit of cramp. Just been stretched off a little bit there. He has covered some ground this afternoon.
Josh Madger looks as though he's the most enthusiastic on the sideline.
Yeah, exactly what I mean. Styles is going to get caught out now.
For West Bromwich Albion. Hegerber's put another good shift in up top. He's miles away from that goal kick though from Josh Griffiths, and it's an easy header away from Bosun Lawal.
Leo
Cienza,
is it?
Albion half of the pitch, and then the header from Nat Phillips back to the goalkeeper Griffiths. Griffiths throws it out to George Campbell. And now here's Nat Phillips in towards Alex Mowatt. Does well to shift his body to turn away from two Stoke players.
Lovely touch.
In towards Malumbi. Space opens up. Mikey Johnston ahead of him. Here is Mikey Johnston for Albion in behind. Wallace, chances for Albion. Wallace trying to pull it to the edge
tell you what, you can
of the 6-yard box, and Isaac Price was waiting. Hegerber was in there too, but it's hit a Stoke City defender. I think it was off the front of the knee.
Seriously, the
and it bounces behind for a corner. That could have been more for Albion.
It could have been. What a lovely move. Lovely move down his right-hand side.
As I say, the games I won't go to, I'll try and do something like this if I'm free and available to do it.
You can see him look up. He's got Isaac Price, who's making a late run onto for the cutback on the edge of the 6-yard box. Jed tries to cut it back, but Stoke managed to get back and intercept. But what a lovely move.
Well, corner for the Baggies. As we head into the
corner.
20.
Big header.
They scored from
Go
one
on,
in the
Meckham.
first half. It was an Alex Mowatt delivery.
Somebody's been booked down there. I don't know who it is. Is it George Campbell, the goalkeeper?
George Campbell. I think it might be George Campbell, Andy.
Yep.
Yellow card for the big American.
Oh, Campbell's got
Alex
it.
Mowatt's down here, right, waiting for the corner, throwing the grass up in the air to see the wind. Let's see what you usually see golfers do that. Let's see what he does with this then.
Here is Mowatt, left-footed, in swinger towards the near post this time. And Jed Wallace
Oh.
hits the ball. Oh, what a big chance that was for the Albion skipper.
Is it bad,
Could have
Jack?
potentially put
Is
the
it
game
back?
to bed.
Is it bad?
Albion keep it alive. Here's Mikey Johnston, runs in to Mubama, who takes it off Mikey, and it comes off Mikey last. It goes behind for a goal kick.
Cheers, Dad. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
That's a big opportunity.
It is. It is. It's a lovely
The fact that I've
ball
got
in
34 of you in
It's
here
a
watching
beautiful
is just,
touch, and Jed
for me, it's
just
mental.
gets it horribly wrong, doesn't he, on the far post?
Stoke have lost it, and then Albion have lost it. It's Isaac Price to give it away. It's not often he does that. Now here's Junho driving forward, looking for Sorba Thomas, but it's a really poor ball.
It is. It's a
from
scrappy.
Junho.
It's gone very, very scrappy.
And then Bosun Lawal just puts it out into touch for an Albion throw, which they'll gladly accept there. No need for Lawal to do that. And Albion have a throw in the middle of the Stoke half. And for 2 or 3 minutes, Andy, there's been some really strange errors.
Chelsea look really good in the Prem at the moment.
Good bit of play by us to win the corner originally, but you know, all around that, there's not really been a lot to talk about in terms of
6-yard box
footballing.
swing and misser.
It's
Jesus.
been a scrappy game.
Yeah, I agree, Jim. I think I'd put Price now out on the right,
Both teams
bring
really
Madger in
going
on
for
that pocket.
As Jed Wallace keeps the ball in play. Nodded for by
Watching for them
Seko,
6
but
swing and
little
miss.
man there.
Oh, dear.
Styles nips in to win it.
He's been brilliant this afternoon, Styles.
Now George Campbell. Mikey Johnston. There's a helping hand on this right-hand side.
Keep the
Campbell
ball.
gives the ball to Johnston. Johnston gives it back to Malumbi, and
Don't
Albion
mind
have
that.
it on the halfway line with Chris Mepham.
Don't
Here is
mind
the
that.
Wales international towards Callum Styles, a flick down the line by Isaac Price. And now here's Ona Hegerber. Ona Hegerber on the left-hand channel, keeping it safe for West Bromwich Albion. Now Styles again.
Styles inverted as an extra man in the middle.
Make Stoke work for it.
Yeah.
Don't give it away.
Especially when like a big target striker pulls off onto him, because you'll notice, as I mentioned, like teams like Millwall, their number 9 will pull off our centre backs and sit on the left back.
Here is Styles, looking forward. Hegerber, nice touch from him. Oh, and Isaac Price in behind. The ball's falling perfectly for him, and he tries to curl it over the top.
The referee's pulled it back, and they're not happy about that, the Stoke fans. Oh, they're going mental round us here.
Has Price got to score that one as well, Jack, or is that a bit of a more of a...
Yo, Hansen's over by the linesman.
Has had the shot. Price hit it first time, Andy.
Yeah, I think the referee, I don't know what the rules are on this, Jez, but I think if it's on a timescale thing, he's quite within his right to say, OK, carry on. All right, break over, no, pull it back. I mean, it's a definite foul. He does play advantage. He gets the shot wrong.
Yeah, exactly that, Jack. Moamba jumping on the back of Styles and winning an header or something.
Well, Albion have a free kick.
Well, if we score from this, this roof will come off not in a good way.
Not because of the wind.
No.
Could have played for a free kick.
What would you say, Andy, here? About 28, 29 yards, not quite 30.
Yeah, it's 28, 29 yards.
About 10 yards left of centre.
Certainly within the capabilities of the two men that stood over the ball, Mikey Johnson and Alex Moat. Probably favours a...
Come on, put us 2-0 up. Middlesbrough scored again. No, it's 1-0 if they scored again.
So I'm just assuming it's going to be a cross and not a direct shot.
Come on.
Mikey Johnson and Moat both standing over it. Stoke keeping a high line. Moat dinks it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. And Nat Phillips comes steaming in and nods it over the top of the crossbar.
Just want that second goal. If we get that second goal, I'll be much more relaxed and probably talking to you guys a lot more. But at 1-0, I'm very much panicky.
Such a threat in the air, Andy, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. He just desired to get there.
How's the tables looking after last night?
Cresswell towards Mubama.
We've got to be nicking that.
Trying to drive forward. Stoke have
Leicester
had late goals here already this season. Got 2 on the opening day against Derby. Now here is Mubama out towards Sorba Thomas. Shamadou coming past him. Sorba Thomas trying to get a cross in up against Callum Styles. Sorba Thomas does deliver left-footed towards the back post. Phillips will nod it away. And Aaron Cresswell will let that one run over the line. It will be a throw for Stoke City. Heading into the final 16 minutes.
I know, and still no substitutions. Not even looking like there's going to be one. That tells you
still
everything about this game.
Yeah.
It's so tight. And even manager wanting to make a substitution to the detriment of the team that are out there already.
Luau out to the right-hand side, level with the edge of the penalty area is Sorba Thomas. Trying to creep towards it diagonally, backwards towards Luau.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear, Dodge. Andy said that. There it is.
Luau picks it up again.
Been poor Luau.
Now Sorba Thomas drives inside, away from Callum Styles, trying to slip it through. Comes back to him, and his first-time ball is tipped over the top of the crossbar by Josh Griffiths.
Hey, Aaron, welcome in, buddy. How's
things?
How's everything
was
doing?
Expecting that one to come quite so near to him, and he has to deal with it.
Who've Arsenal got to them, right?
All
they're playing. Is it Liverpool tomorrow?
Does certainly move.
We've got Liverpool. Don't need the one.
Capable of doing that. Sorba Thomas. And Josh Griffiths takes no chances. Palms it over for a corner ball. What a game. What a final 15 minutes we're going into. Not been a lot of quality, but very, very enjoyable.
Don't say that, Jack.
Aaron Cresswell, the left back to take for Stoke.
I just want to hear this be clear now.
On the far side, left-footed delivery towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's Phillips again who heads it away.
I think Phillips and Metam are going to be our centre-back partnership, aren't they?
They all have it at the back. George Campbell,
Liverpool tomorrow.
Phillips.
That's going to be a good game, you two, with Arsenal Liverpool.
Shamadou trying to turn away from Ona Hegerber. Hegerber stays with Shamadou. Shamadou's ball in his paw. And now Alex Moat will pass it out from the edge of the penalty area. And the Stoke fans are asking the question, Andy, why aren't you pulling that one back then?
Yeah.
There's a ball over the top.
Yeah, don't mind that, Jed. Don't mind that.
By Seko and Jed Wallace.
Jed's screaming his calves. Jed's coming off. His calves are gone. His
Stoke have given the ball away. Here is Ona Hegerbert, plays it forward. Isaac Price on the left-hand side. Jed Wallace hobbling around on the edge of the penalty area. His afternoon will come to an end anytime soon. Will there be a second goal for the Baggies before that, though?
I think
Here is Mowat. Toby Collier might be coming on. Now Styles. Albion have to work it back to the halfway line. And Mepham finds Nat Phillips. Phillips to the left-hand side and George Campbell.
Well, we're on like 10 minutes to go now.
Inside, away
If
from
that.
Emilian Manhurf. Campbell towards Wallace.
It's just
He's practically limping around now,
panicking.
but keeps it safe.
Yeah,
Johnston down the line. Here goes George Campbell. Wallace can't move.
Yeah.
He's laid down on the
Go
floor.
on, George.
Campbell pushes it inside into the penalty
What
area.
a ball!
Pulls it back. Here comes Isaac
Oh,
Price. He
Isaac
just
Price
couldn't
pulls out.
make the proper contact with the ball.
oh,
The Stoke defender.
he's looking really good at right back from what I've been hearing.
Block him and put him off. And it just trickles into the arms of Johansson. Campbell's been superb, Andy.
Oh, he's been brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, he's gone, no, what's happened here? Jason Malumbi's gone down holding his face over on that far side. I don't think the referee's seen anything, I don't know. But that gives us time, whether Jason's done that to stop play, so that Jed can come off. I think he's got cramp. Jed more than injury.
Well, Jed Wallace has just pushed a Stoke player and then
Jason Malumbi pushes a Stoke player.
And then goes down holding his face.
I love Malumbi.
I love him, I do.
It's
I
just
think he's absolutely brilliant.
honestly,
Jason Malumbi.
technical ability,
brilliant.
throw it out the window,
Well, Jed
okay?
Wallace is
A
coming
player,
on. Yeah,
every
he's had a
good
great
team that
afternoon,
goes
Jed.
up from this
Run
league
himself into the
has a
ground,
player
hasn't he?
like him in it.
Certainly has.
Yeah, every good team has a nasty player
Read the
that
game
works,
very well.
does the dark arts, is just
It is a
constantly
substitution.
winning, never
Wallace
stop
coming
winning.
off. Toby
You know.
Collier coming on.
The red card last season against Bristol City, I don't think it was a red card. I think it was just unlucky. You know, okay, a lot of people slag him off. You know, he isn't technically the best, but what he does bring in to the team is just, yeah, wow.
And he's
Yeah.
on for the final 12 to try and see this game out for West
And Stoke
Bromwich Albion.
scored. Don't say that, Jonas.
who are
We
now
don't want Stoke to score.
A dozen minutes away from sealing back-to-back away wins at the start of this season, having not won
Little 1-2
since
down there on the ball
November
edge of the box.
2024, before they went to Wrexham 2 weeks ago and claimed 3 points.
Well,
We don't
what
want
a place
Stoke
to
scoring, Jonas. Come on.
and get a victory if it does stay like
It's not what we want happen,
this.
mate.
It's been a hard-fought one. Quality's not been at its best today, but it's a championship, Jez. It's not always going to be great games. It's about the results, certainly away from home. To come to
So
Stoke and get
nervous
that
at the
sort of
moment.
result, unbelievable if it does stay this way.
Well, Wilmot hit the
I
diagonal.
didn't even
ball
get to use
towards
my.
Sorba
I'm
Thomas,
hoping we score enough
who
one so I can
caught
use my
it
little keep the score thing.
as he went
9
off the
minutes.
pitch. He can have a throw.
9 minutes.
Callum Styles is
We
taking
need to
his
be bringing
time.
Madge on, I reckon, now.
There's a ball forward. Toby
There's
Collier
Bojan. Oh, what a
is,
player.
playing in the middle.
Tom, have you went to Stoke?
Isaac Price is playing wide
Stoke have had
left.
some like,
Mikey Johnston's
really good
playing
players
wide
over the years when you think about it. Bojan, Arnautovic, Shaqiri.
Here's Baker down the right-hand side for Stoke City.
Yeah, exactly. 110% passion.
Left in this division
Just
with a 100%
he never
record.
leaves anything on the pitch.
They will
Everything he
not want
does
to
is just
throw that away.
consistently.
At the moment, you get
And
the
as I
feeling
say,
they might
every
just be
team
happy
that goes
to
up
settle
has
for
that sort of
1-0
just
down.
nasty
Collier
player in the
towards
team.
Mikey Johnston coming forward. Collier stays behind him. Albion needs some reinforcements here.
Oh, it's no
Johnston
Collier,
bypasses
Johnston.
Collier.
Exactly, it's all heart, mate.
And now Albion have it with Nat Phillips. Phillips uses his goalkeeper.
Looks like
Josh
sending
Griffiths, and
Malumbi behind
Griffiths
Hegerbert
goes
to
out the
press
left-hand
crazy.
side, and Chris Mepham.
Bless him, I mean, he's the sort of player at Berahino.
We happy with his debut, Mepham. Very, very solid performance back there. The back four been
Oh yeah,
sensational,
Berahino
haven't
went to
they,
Stoke as well,
really,
didn't
this
he?
afternoon?
No,
Very,
Alden,
very well
didn't
balanced,
Alden go there as well at some point?
shape to him. Won their battles, won their tackles.
Did Alden end up at Stoke at some point?
Here is Mepham out to the left-hand side, and Callum Styles, his first touch takes him over the halfway line. Infield here.
Sure he
towards
did, didn't he?
Ona Hegerbert turns past Baker.
Yeah, he did.
And drops it
26. He
back to
scored
Alex
5
Moen
goals from
inside the
touch there.
centre circle. Stoke with everyone behind the ball apart from Mubama.
Oh.
Jason Malumbi pokes it out to Mikey Johnston, and the two Irishmen have an argument. Malumbi wanted it, wanted to play it backwards to Johnston.
Just
Johnston
hate seeing a
wanted it in
1-0
front.
scoreline.
There was a miscommunication.
Hate
The ball
it
went
with
behind
passion.
Johnston, and Stoke have a throw. The best of mates, really.
I was going to say, I'm sure they'll be fine after the game. I don't mind that. I like seeing a little bit of a, not a row with your teammate, but a little bit of telling them, it's...
Those two love an argument, Andy.
I'm sure they do.
Love an argument.
Let me translate that.
Lawal over the top, looking for Sorba Thomas. He'll try and bring this one down. Does so expertly. Up against Callum Styles.
No, we don't want an equaliser, Antonio. So we may.
Toby Collier.
It's going back to
his own penalty area, drops it back to Nepham, and Nepham will clip it long over the head of Beijing Ho. In towards
it's a little bit before my time, that one, Joe Mayo.
Mikey Johnston. Johnson gets away from Millian Manhoef. Johnston does really well. Campbell to his right-hand side. Here's George Campbell. Into the box he goes. Campbell tries to ping it along the floor. It's
Mikey
hit Millian Manhoef.
Brilliant.
And out it goes for an Albion corner.
Got a corner, boys. Come on.
So many strong performances this afternoon. Mikey Johnston, certainly one of those, Andy.
Yeah, he's been sensational as well. Every time he picks the ball up, he's so positive. He
Please
drives
equalise
in
my
players.
game, yeah.
He's being pulled back there.
No, we don't want to equalise, Antonio. We're Albion. We want to win.
Ball into Campbell. Cross comes in. Corner ball. What a game.
Well, into the final 8 minutes. Albion have a corner.
This is just panicking, this is.
Surely that would be that.
Come on, get a goal off this corner. I just want to hear the crowd. I want to hear. There it is.
Out comes the goalkeeper. He's missed it. It's Collier. Oh, and he was leaning backwards. Miscued the ball. He was off balance.
Come on, Baggies. Exactly. Literally last 5 minutes of the game now.
To find the target. Goes wide and it remains 1-0. There's half a chance, Andy.
It is. He's just not swiveled enough. I've just seen the replay.
That game I saw live was older. 1976 before I left for us. Have you ever thought about coming back over to watch a game? Or
from Alex Mowatt.
I'd told if anyone beat Stoke of all creatures. Was it the Arsenal player who got injured at Stoke when his ankle bone popped out?
Thomas in towards Baker, edge of the box. Baker's ball in towards Mubama. It's nodded away. It's out for a throw to Stoke City right by the corner flag.
Is that man now? Phillips again.
Baker will leave it for Sorba Thomas.
That's going back some years, that is.
Nervy moments these for West Bromwich Albion. They've dealt with aerial threats for the past 83 and a bit minutes. They're going to have to do so again for the next 7 and whatever stoppage time is added.
Well, it looks like Stoke are going to make some changes. A couple of players been called back.
Here is Thomas, in it comes. Collier knocks one away to the edge of the box. It's a strike towards goal. It was a poor effort, really, from Baker.
Double leg fracture, yeah. I remember seeing it all in the papers.
Campbell cleared that one.
Was it Wembley for Derby?
To the edge of the box.
That'll do me.
Another poor cross.
Get him up. Get him up.
And Isaac Price hits it over the halfway line.
I watched that one from a pub. I did the FA Cup semi-final against Portsmouth at Wembley.
Down the line. Now Beijing Ho trying to go past.
We were waiting at the train station and the announcement come over that the next 4 trains to Wembley are full with only standing available. So to jump in the car and drive all the way down to London.
Go on! Can they kill this one off Albion? Price slips it down the left-hand channel looking for Ona Hegerberg, who goes down. Appeals for Albion fans for a penalty. Nothing from the players on the pitch.
He was like a yo-yo. Like a yo-yo. He went down and bounced straight back up, didn't he?
Just booting it clear. I think that's, at the moment, Jack, that's probably all we can do.
Keep the ball.
To Phillips. Stoke have got 2 players waiting to come on.
No, don't let them come on. Don't let them come on.
Can't come on. Ben Pearson was sent off here a couple of years ago.
I can't believe Madra hasn't come on, to be fair. That does surprise me.
Bojanek as well.
We've got Price playing right mid then at the moment, but I think.
Both waiting to be introduced.
Yeah, so Price, Johnston, and then Mowatt Collier.
Dives on it and then handles the ball as he slipped. Free kick for Stoke, and now they will make the change.
Yeah, good bit of play there.
Jason
Malumbi just going for a drink. It deserves one. It's been everywhere this afternoon. Typical Jason Malumbi.
Come on, Albion. Come on. Everybody in the comments, come on. I want to see you. Come on, you Baggies.
Also coming off is Tatsuki Seko.
Gives me a bit of confidence as well.
And Pearson coming on. Pearson,
Price left, Johnson on. Oh, Johnson on the right, okay. Price on the left.
An attacking midfielder. Here is Bosun Lawal. Junior Shamadou on the right-hand side. Lawal again in possession. Now Shamadou. Time running out for Stoke. It will feel like a long 5 minutes for Albion, though, and they've got in down the right-hand side. Here is Shamadou. Steps inside away from Styles, takes him to the byline, crosses it deep, looking for Bojanek, who's just come on. Up into the air by Campbell, wins the second header. Mikey Johnston can't get hold of the loose ball on the edge of the box. Here is Millian Manhoef trying to turn past Campbell, who blocks the cross. Defending. It's out for a throw on the left-hand side.
We not have the ball for the next just 5 minutes and play around the back with it.
Then he clears it again, and then he blocks the
3
cross.
minutes. Can we not just hold the ball?
Pearson towards Wilmot. Lawal. Ball gets caught underneath his feet. Hegerberg comes across to put him under pressure. Now Ben Pearson on this left-hand side of the pitch. Stoke want to get the
I
ball
do,
into
I
the
do
box.
think
Albion
Campbell,
are gonna
Phillips,
make two
Mepem
changes.
will be a fantastic back three
Alex
for us.
Williams and
Alex Williams to come on.
Diakite.
And
Still time for Stoke.
don't know how I
as
feel
the
about
cross comes
Diakite
in
coming on.
towards Manhurf. It's George Campbell who wins it. Slapped away by Mikey Johnston. Collier flicks it on. And now Isaac Price has it. Can't go forward. Holds onto it. Plays a 1-2 with Collier. Price again in towards Hegerberg. Great use of his body, but then just showed too much of it to Ben Pearson. And play continues with Stoke in possession of the ball. Here now is Aaron Cresswell. I imagine, Andy, that Albion will go to a 5 at the back. Campbell as a third centre-half and Williams as a right-back.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It will be a league debut for Alex Williams.
He looked really good, Alex Williams, in the cup.
Cross comes in, headed away by Chris Mepham. Price nods it further away. We're into the 88th minute now. Still 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion.
88th minute.
Hasn't quite been backs against
As long as
the
I
wall
only
in the
like
second
5
half,
minutes
but they've
added
had a
on
lot
or
of
anything like
defending
that.
to do.
But it's 2 minutes
Cresswell
added on.
looking to deliver, and it comes towards Mubama. It's hit the Stoke centre forward and gone behind for a goal kick to West Bromwich Albion. Danger averted for now. Here come the two changes, Diakite and Williams to come on.
Yeah, good substitutions. I think you're exactly right. I think they're going to take somebody. Alex Mowat, I think, is coming off. Go to a back 5 with Campbell going inside.
That one.
Well, it's Mikey Johnston coming off.
Mikey
and
Johnston coming off.
Also, number 27, Alex Mowat. Solid shifts from both of those.
Oh, it's been brilliant. Yeah. I'll tell you
No,
what,
Dodge, if it comes up with 9 minutes added on, I'm out of here.
It's been a difficult afternoon, but they both
I'm going to lie in the corner somewhere.
have given their all.
Special day for Alex Williams, his league debut.
The team sheet across the bottom,
Man of the match,
is everyone happy with it just being our team, or do the people want to see the other team as well? Or do you want to just see the Albion line up across the bottom?
Since that game, I tell you, he's done himself no harm whatsoever.
He's one ahead of there as Malumbi slaps it forward, too far ahead of Ona Hegerberg. Diakite straight into the middle, like-for-like change with Mowat. Alex Williams is playing right wing, Andy.
Right wing?
Wow. Not right wing back.
Okay.
Here is Bosun Lawal. 90 seconds of normal time to go. I imagine we'll have at least 4 minutes added.
Yeah, I would have thought even more than that, maybe 5.
Oh, don't say 5.
Lawal. Towards Wilmot. Now here's Aaron Cresswell. Cresswell backwards to Wilmot. Wilmot plays it square. Stoke still inside their own half here. Albion pressing well, keeping the Stoke defenders from playing forward passes. Wilmot works it to the right-hand side. Here is Junior Shamadou down the line towards Sorba Thomas, but still Stoker on the halfway line. Thomas. Baker tries to flick it in behind, gets a fortuitous bounce and runs across the middle of the
tackle
pitch.
that
Collier
is.
slides in.
Come on, break! We can break!
And now there might be a chance for Albion to break. Here is Ona Hegerberg.
Go on, young man!
Hegerberg rolls it in towards Alex Williams. Williams doesn't have too much in the way of support. Holds onto the ball and rolls it backwards to Diakite.
1-1.
Can that ball go further ahead of him, Andy?
It can, and it can go quicker and faster
I don't
as
think
well.
it is. I'm not seeing anything or heard anything yet.
Back to Nat Phillips, and Phillips has to head the ball to Chris Mepham. Mepham to Styles. Styles back to Mepham. And we have 30 seconds of normal time to go. Here is Nat Phillips.
All eyes on the fourth official.
Now boy finishing DJ.
Campbell. It's a loose pass from Campbell to Williams. Albion have given the ball away inside their own half.
5 minutes are being added on.
To throw for Stoke City.
Get him up, come on.
Cresswell. Back to Wilmot. Wilmot into the centre circle and Bosun Lawal out to the right-hand side. All eyes on the fourth official now. There are going to be 5 minutes of time added on. Here is
Mepham does brilliantly
Sorba
well.
Thomas read exactly what his international teammate was doing there.
It's very loud.
Played a short ball, stepped in, took it off the toes of I think it was Buzz.
Start the other time for the extra half.
Bozanic.
No, not yet. Good. Thank God for that.
Albion have won a free kick. There's a foul on that.
Still 1-0, Antonio.
They're just looking to kill this game dead now, Andy.
Been great game management, I think. You know, they've been under a lot of pressure. Mepham coming inside there, just buying the free kick.
I think it's close to about.
Isaac Price.
Need a few lads for cramp now.
Here is Mepham. Gets the ball off Collier. Mepham back to Josh Griffiths.
Just hold the ball now. That's all we need to do. No,
Hegerberg wins the flick on. Alex Williams will try and get there. Cresswell volleys it into the ground back to Johansson. That wasn't the cleverest of ideas from the experienced left back, but Johansson dealt with it. Diakite then muscles his way through too.
Brilliant, brilliant.
And Albion have it. Here is Price into George Campbell.
Over 1.5.
Williams forward, first time ball. Malumbi. Williams
He's going nowhere,
gets after.
He's going nowhere.
Jason Malumbi. Malumbi into the corner flag. Malumbi trying to keep it safe for West Bromwich Albion. He's got 2 Stoke players on his back now. Malumbi trying to win
almost as good
something.
as watching the game.
How's that a free kick?
I'm glad I'm entertaining you that much.
It's gone Stoke's way.
I'm glad I'm entertaining you like that.
Free kick to Stoke. Crazy.
There's going to be a change here for Stoke.
How's the Middlesbrough game getting on?
Keep
beating shot. I'm still 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Sheffield United. They're going to sack their manager, aren't they? Sheffield United at this rate. Bottom of the table. Not one. Have they even scored so far this season?
We've got just over 3 minutes to go.
They scored 1 goal, conceded 7.
Stoke heading for their first defeat of the season.
He's got to go in there, manager.
Header hits the back of Ona Hegerberg, and now here's Isaac Price. He just does not stop running.
No, he's brilliant.
Drives into the left-hand channel, a burst of energy.
There's 5 minutes added on, Jim.
Heads towards the corner flag with Shamadou.
52 in the chat. Yeah, 52 of us all.
More seconds.
Panicking.
Albion want to throw. Shamadou has pushed Price. It's gone Stoke's way.
Throw in, not a free kick, surely.
Yeah, throw in.
I reckon we're in the third minute of added on time.
Albion heading for their 5th win in their last 7 league matches at this ground. Can they see the last few minutes out?
Majority are.
The first 12 would be an absolute dream.
We are the Albion 8 Dodge. 8.
Probably been the best start for a long time for us as well, hasn't it, Jez? You've probably got a stat in there somewhere.
If I do say, if any of you do see me at the ground at the Hawthorns and you go, come and say hello to me. Obviously, come and be in the videos that I do, like the match day vlog. So come and say hello.
Taken 13 points from the first 15 on offer.
Come on. Got to be in the 93rd, 94th minute now.
Thomas will hit the diagonal ball, looking to go over the head of George Campbell. It's taken down here by Millian Manhoef to the edge of the box. Baker goes backwards to the annoyance of the Stoke fans. Bosun Lawal out towards Sorba Thomas. He's looking to cross. He does cross. It's a dangerous one. Flicked away by Nat Phillips. Here is Bocat up against Jason Malumbi and Alex Williams. Williams blocks him, but it's at the expense of a corner. 90 seconds to go.
Smash the like button. Come on, boys, for that win. Get that smashing.
It's going right to the wire this game.
Corner to Stoke in it. Don't do it to me, Jack. I've just heard it, but don't do it to me.
Well, it's going to be a corner kick, which will be whipped in by Sorba Thomas. Dangerous deliveries all afternoon. Albion will have to defend another one. Plenty forward. Everybody back for the Baggies. A crucial moment. In it comes from Thomas towards the edge of the 6-yard box.
Phillips
up
again.
Into the air. I think Phillips got something on that one. This time Griffiths has just dropped it, but thankfully Ona Hegerberg was there to slap it up high into the air.
Out now, Albion. Get out.
Lets it go over the line for a throw on the right-hand side.
Get out.
There's going to be a change here. Albion are going to bring on Josh Madger.
Madger.
To the annoyance of the Stoke fans. Jason Malumbi coming off, Madger coming on.
Well, he will take his time. Oh, he's just been pushed down to the ground, Jay. Look at him.
Malumbi. But he applauds the Albion fans in the far corner of the ground.
Oh, brilliant.
Griffiths making me sweat as well, mate.
Amazing feeling, Andy, coming off the pitch, having 3,000 supporters chant your name.
Yeah.
Can't be that long left now, surely. Surely.
Not that you ever came off, of course.
I never come off, Jess. No.
Throw for Stoke. On comes Madger. Final minute of the game. The referee is told.
Well, he's got to let Madger get over into position.
Shamadou to take it
Which
again.
is right.
This is brutal, this is.
Here is Shamadou, throws it back
Get him
to
up,
Pearson.
get him up.
We've played over the 5 minutes.
He's not comfortable.
Here is Bocat, back to Pearson. Stoke are in their own half here.
Tony
Here
Goddard.
is Pearson, all eyes on the referee. Pearson in towards the defender. Bosun Lawal is a big challenge, and Albion got it from Williams.
Come on in.
And now here's Ona Hegerberg. Price to his left-hand side. Hegerberg goes past Pearson and rolls it into Isaac Price. He's going to head towards the corner flag.
Go on, just keep it in the corner.
Albion fans cheer.
Keep it in the corner.
Isaac Price keeping it safe. They're seconds away now. Stoke
keep it in the corner.
Have won a throw. Price just couldn't keep hold of it.
Or a minute over.
Come on.
The ball is about as far away from Albion's goal as could possibly be.
Come on.
Stoke have to get this forward quickly.
Come on, Blake. What are we still playing?
The line. It's headed away by Callum Styles, and Albion have it, and Isaac.
Yes, boys, get in there.
He didn't need to because there's the full-time whistle.
Come on.
West Bromwich Albion have won away from home again.
Get in there. Come on, Albion.
Back-to-back
wins away from home. Beating Stoke. Stick your unbeaten run up your arses. Boing, boing. Get in there.
The Bet365 Stadium for the 5th time in the last 7 away league games.
Thank God for that. That 1-0. Get in there, boys.
For the Baggies.
Come on, Albion.
Dented the Potters 100%
up to second in the table as well. End the season here. Stop the count. Automatic promotion. Just get it out of here.
Leapfrogging today's hosts. Nat Phillips capitalising on a defensive.
Come on, you Baggies.
The corner for the Baggies was dropped by Victor Johansson. And Phillips was there to tap into an empty net. Stoke huffed and puffed. They had a couple of opportunities. Manhuff being denied twice by Josh Griffiths.
Come on.
And the central striker.
Oh, welcome from Norway. How's Hegebo performing so far? Honestly, what a warrior he is.
Nat Phillips was terrific at the back.
He's such a strong, everything kind of goes through him. Strong up front, bringing everybody in. What a player. Proper Norwegian hardness about him.
And another away win.
Well, what can I say?
Oh dear. Thank you very much, guys. Honestly, really appreciate you for being here. It really means a lot. Obviously, at home game I'll be back doing my match day vlogs. Any away game I can do, I'll do this. I'll get you involved. Obviously, do one of these. I'll be doing my match breakdown as well, coming out on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Obviously, international break, so we've got transfer windows to talk about. So we've got lots going on during international break. So make sure you subscribe for that one, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I really appreciate you all being here. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon, guys.